Our wives have the ability to keep adding to their life. Like everybody they meet, every conversation they have, every experience that goes into their day, it adds to their life, and so their life tends to grow. And the larger their life gets to them emotionally, the smaller we get in their perspective. And when we get away from all of that and we spend time together, we get kind of refocused in their life. And we get reminded of why we set out to do this in the first place.
Oftentimes we're asked, how much time does it take to have a red hot relationship? And it is strategic if you think about just an acrostic of the word time.
Right.
T-I-M-E will
because
help you.
love is often spelled T-I-M-E. And there's an entire book in the Bible, Song of Solomon, about couples needing to spend time together.
I love the verse, I have found the one that my heart loves.
And often in the Song of Solomon is, come away with me, my beloved, because people who are in love need time together. So how much time does it take? Well, the T in time stands for 10 to 20 minutes a day just to chat, just to visit with one another, get reconnected, ask, how was your day? How are you doing? And men, I want you to know I've negotiated this down. I went to Pam one day, I said, Pam, for you to do your absolute best, how much time would you like every day, just like us visiting, talking back and forth?
Like in a perfect
Yeah, you doing
like
your
on
best.
vacation or something?
Yeah.
I think maybe 90 minutes.
90 minutes every day?
Yeah, well, like in
Okay,
a
so I've
perfect
got this
world.
negotiated down to 10 to 20 guys, so you can check
doable.
in with your wife and stay connected.
And then the I stands for invest in a weekly date night. And it doesn't have to be at night, it can be during the day, but have a time like light at the end of your tunnel where you know you're gonna have some romance that week. And we found for Bill and I, because we're very busy couples, that really it is maybe 2 times a week that you put it in your planner or in your schedule because life just gets in the way of living. And so we saw how necessary this was when we were on our 10-year anniversary. We were out on the bay and there's lights and there's candlelight and there was music and there was dancing, and it was very romantic for us, but not so romantic for the couple sitting next to us. They started talking about problems with the cars and the kids and the bills and talking about taxes on their anniversary.
Not a good idea.
Mood killer. And they started arguing. Like the whole boat's embarrassed, what do we do for these people? And the wife started crying, and I just, this is so sad. And so our heart broke for them. And so we thought the busyness of life has just torn them apart. And so having a time during the week, Bill and I call it our marriage meeting, when we sat down and we purposely talked through the cars and the kids and the schedules, and then a separate time during the week where we invest in our red hot monogamy love life.
And the M stands for a monthly day away. That's about 8 to 10 hours to get away from your life and just spend time as a couple. And again, man, this is something we want to do for our wives because our wives have the ability to keep adding to their life. Like everybody they meet, every conversation they have, every experience that goes into their day, it adds to their life, and so their life tends to grow. And the larger their life gets to them emotionally, the smaller we get in their perspective. And when we get away from all of that and we spend time together, we get kind of refocused in their life. And we get reminded of why we set out to do this in the first place. We know couples have to work hard in their lives, but nobody got married to work hard. We got married because we like the way we interrupt each other's lives. And a monthly day away for 8 to 10 hours gives you an intentional interruption to fall in love again.
Right, you have time to connect emotionally and connect your bodies with some red hot monogamy. So make time for that monthly getaway. And sometimes you have to desperately hold on to these priorities of time. I looked at our schedule and it was super busy and during those raising kids years, and I thought, wow, Bill's a pastor and all these other people's drama and trauma have interrupted our lives. I think the next 90 minutes is it for the next 2 weeks, and so I have to maximize this. So I called my boys outside and I said, hey, look at this piggy bank, boys. There's X amount of dollars in this piggy bank, change. And I broke it open and I shook it into the ice plant, and I said, you guys can have all of that money under one condition, and that Brock, you're really good at counting it up, and so you have to find all the money. It has to equal at least this amount before you can come inside again. Then I tucked some coins in my pocket and I went inside to spend time with Bill. They were happy, we were happy, it was all good. So hold on tight to this time acrostic. The most important one is once a year. Escape together. Maybe escape to a marriage conference so you gain new tools in your toolbox. Escape just to rest and relax and romance. You know, sleep when you're tired, eat when you're hungry, and have red hot monogamy in between. Make time for love.